Hey there everybody, it's Nate with Doctors of Running. Today I wanted to do a quick substitute talking about two shoes that have come out in the last year from Skechers that are very similar on paper and perform relatively similar on the road, but maybe give a little bit of insight into what the differences are. So that is from the new Razor 4 from Skechers and the Razor XS2. So let's just talk about them on paper. So the Razor XS and the Razor 4 both have stack heights of 30 millimeters in the heel and 26 millimeters in the forefoot, giving them both a 4 millimeter drop. They both have 4-foot plates, so this one's a full 4-foot plate from what we understand with the shoe. This one is their H plate that kind of has two plates that kind of come together. And then the biggest difference that you're going to see is in the foam compound. So in the XS, you're going to have their regular Hyperburst. This is where they're introducing the Hyperburst Pro. Now, I think what's really interesting, Razor XS, there's not really a lot of excess going on in comparison to what you see in the regular Razor 4, but there are some differences in terms of what the foam feels like underfoot. The new Hyperburst Pro does have a little bit more cushion and softness underneath. It's not remarkably soft. I would still say this feels like a firmer shoe overall, but it does have a little bit more softness. I would also say that the plate, the 4-foot plate in here, has a little bit more flexibility in the Razor 4 than the Razor XS and the H plate, but they still are so similar. Even in the silhouette of their rockers, you can just see that they both have that toe spring and a little bit of rocker in the forefoot. So what it's really going to come down to is you going and checking these two shoes out, seeing if you prefer a slightly firmer ride in the XS2, maybe it's just a little bit more cushion and a little bit more flexibility in the Razor 4. The other difference is going to be in the upper. It feels a little bit thicker in the Razor 4. It's actually a little bit heavier. You get 0.3 more ounces in the Razor 4 than you do in the XS. So pretty similar shoes. And I'm really looking forward to doing a little bit more comparison as we get our full review out of the new Razor 4.